I started playing as a young man, you know, in a little class with a lady teaching 5 or 6 of us, and we played Little Red Riding Hood and so on and so forth. And I just sort of ran with it from there and taught myself for years and years. Went to a teacher and thought I was somebody and thought I knew something, and I went in there and he seemed to be speaking a completely different language, and so I quickly decided that he was wrong and I was right, so I stayed out for a little while, and then I went back to him, stayed with him for 5 years, and kind of learned what I was doing and learned what to call what I was already doing, and then what to do with it, you know, moving forward from there, all the while putting bands together and you know, going to a little bit of college and just you know, working with my band. We when I say work, we rehearsed. We practiced 5 nights a week and maybe played 2 gigs. But anyway, that's kind of it. And I moved on into better and better bands, and then working in recording studios and touring nationally and internationally, and have relieved myself from the road, and I prefer teaching. I'm currently teaching guitar at the Sewanee and the Grayson locations of Gwinnett School of Music. I have a large handful of students at both locations at varying different age groups and levels of development. And at Gwinnett School of Music, we tailor our curriculum, if you will, to each student's needs. If it's just playing simple stuff out of a book and reading notation, we do that especially for the youngsters. If there's an adult who's been playing and wants to learn how to improvise, we do that. If you want to be a better chord player, we do that. If you want to be a soloist, we do that. If you want to play rock and roll, we do that. I personally teach more in examples that are from just music in general than a specific song. Let's learn a Led Zeppelin song, and then have no part of that apply to any other thing we ever play. I prefer to teach in a more general way and teach concepts that will become part of the student's toolbox that he can use in other situations, you know, outside of that one. I enjoy the Gwinnett School of Music environment in that we have no set curriculum, which on the one hand, you know, might sound like we're kind of running a loose ship here, but we leave it up to the student and the teacher to decide the best path for that student, and not everybody's the same. Not everybody learns at the same speed. Not everybody is motivated the same way, and so I'm largely or completely left alone by Kelly or anyone else about what I teach, the rate of running through the books, or have we achieved X, Y, and Z by such and such a time. It's never like that. It's just designed for the student to try to have. What we try to do is hit a perfect medium of giving the student something that's going to be fun and have a short-term, you know, immediacy to the payoff, but at the same time secretly building building their foundation, so down the road it'll be kind of like Karate Kid. They'll just discover they have skills that they didn't know they even worked up.